Okay, student, welcome back to Collegiate Education. I am Ramamurthy, Government Post. I am Ramamurthy, Assistant Professor in Commerce, Government Postgrad College, Badonadi, Madhugiri, Thala. So, last session you can discuss about the business law, meaning, definition, nature, and others. So, in this session, you can discuss about scope and source of business law. So, you can recall these source and scope are from the subject study in second semester business economics. You can analyze, you can recall the business economics scope and source. What is the scope and source of economics? You can study earlier. Okay, the main theme of learning objective of this unit, to familiarize the student with common problem. What are the problem existing in the business and how to solve this? And especially this session, you can know the what are the source and best solution use of for the information of the best information for the solution of the business problem existing in the world. So, scope of the business law. So, the scope of business law is indeed vast. It large, cannot express it. If expressed not in a single minutes or hours or day, it is a vast. It usually deals with topic of license, large business houses, monopolies, issue of the securities, contract, property, agency, negotiable instrument, foreign exchange and its management, partnership, companies, insurance, sales, biletment, guarantees, labor, ships. So it is the scope of the business involved in these are the area the business law is existing. And also bankrupt, consumer interest, business crime, rising loan from the financial institution, obtaining the electricity, iron and steel, customs clearance, allotment of materials, import of capital goods, pollution control and the like. These and other aspects are covered by the legislation enacted by central, state or local bodies. The source of the business law. There are so many sources. There are major source of law business law is constitution, legislation bar stated, customs, case bar common law, nature law, English law. These are the major source of law. You can see the legislation, custom, case law, nature law, English law. So legislation, what is legislation? Legislation is a common source of law. Both parliament and state assemblies have enacted a number of legislation that cover various aspects of business related to business, especially business only. Custom. A substantial part of the business law is company notwithstand advances made in the science and technology. This is true both in the development and developing countries. A custom, when accepted by courts and incorporated in judicial interpretations, become a law. Many of the business customs usage have already been adopted and legalized. The Indian Contract Act provides that nothing therein contained shall affect any usage or custom of trade. Similarly, the Negotiable Instrument Act provides that nothing therein contained shall affect any local usage relating to instrument in an oriental language. So case studies. Case studies means you can know the so many cases for case solutions. The major evidence to solve the other any cases related to business. Case law, popularly called precedent by lawyer, is a judgment of a superior court including a point of law and which necessitates its adoption and otherness in a subsequent case involving the same point. Case law is useful in as much as it help code to render uniformity with regard to nature of law. Nature of law or natural justice is another source of law. The natural justice that no man can be punished twice for same crime in guiding principle for any legislation. If you do any crime more than 2, 3, 4, 5, we give only one punishable. Similarly, natural justice demands that no individual can be doubled guilty unless the charges are proved against him or her. For further, you can see the website and also study materials of business law Dr. Alismani and business B.S. Raman, business law K.C. George V.K. Sareen and Mukesh Sharma. The MCQ can study every promise and every set of the promise form considering each and other is an. You can give the 4 answer and selected best one. Who said the every agreement and promise enforced at law in contract? You can select which is the best one. The provision of Indian Contract Act override. There are given 4 options. You can select best one. A promise to deliver a watch to B and in return B promised to pay some to them. This is an agreement or proposal or acceptance or offer. You can select which is best one. A contract is defined and enforced by law in section dash of Indian Contract Act. Given the 4 option, you can select best one or related one. And also the contract or an obligation to perform the promise could arise by given the 4 answer and selected which one. And our business law are largely based on dash. You can give the 4, you can select it best one. A contract create and also given us 4 which are the best. And what comes first in valid contract, you can also select it. Okay.